Okay, thank God.
Hello.
WaterfallStream,
Okay.
yay!
Oh, I'm already getting shot at.
Welcome, Waterfall, to our place.
Yay.
We
I'm
have
here. All
our
right.
house here.
There's not much in there. Don't worry.
This is where Digi decided to settle down. They have their own little non-binary house over there,
The little non-binary house. Yeah.
and that's Guess's future house. As you can see, they didn't get to build too much.
Uh-huh.
They're going for like a shipwreck.
It's ominous. It's just like a, it's like an oval, like a door on the top of it.
Dude, if I go down there, am I gonna get like the fucking Dutchman's curse?
Yes.
We're gonna pray that Mika gets this done on time. Unlike last time. And I'm gonna also date this video by saying that the Undertale 10th anniversary stream is happening
God
today.
damn it, Panga.
We're a little bit at a time crunch. Oh, hello,
Yeah.
Steve. Oof, that's been a while since I've heard that.
My aunt, who is like insane, and she's
Like,
talking
No.
about how
a
the
psychosis.
she's talking about how the Rapture is coming.
Oh,
And-
oh, dude, I've heard about this. Okay.
There's a sign that's gonna come on the 23rd.
Yeah, 23rd of September, and everyone's
Yep.
totally convinced. Oh, dude, I don't know how. How do we like strangle the hell out of Christians who think that they can know the day or hour, even though it says no man will know the day or hour? Okay, hey.
It's kind of funny. I don't know. It's funny because she used to believe that those I don't know what the hell you call them, but back in like the 2000s, there were those like little worm things that you'd like play with on your fingers.
The Chinese finger traps?
No.
Like worm on a string, like the
Worm
fuzzy
on
one.
yes. She thought those were alive.
Sick.
So
What? What? Okay.
yeah, she thought those were like actually like alive. And she believes like every deepfake and AI video. So you know.
Oh no, that's not good. I think Digi actually reached out to you guys about the game project.
They reached out to PakooCraft.com.
The reason I was segueing this from religion is the whole thing centers around this group of immortals and gods. And it's got this because this is gonna go up on YouTube, I'm gonna be vague about it, but there's a pretty cool plot twist in it. Lots of character building, lots of world building. And we are working on turning it into a visual novel.
Yeah. What do you mean? Damn, Digi told you this?
No, I know. Oh, sorry.
Honestly, I've just kind of fucked off to wherever. I'm that kind of person in the Minecraft server, so don't worry about me. I'm looking for something. What am I looking for? This whole project started because I had gotten involved with a fan game where I basically was brought on for the head of it, and it blew up. It genuinely, we made trailers and it blew up on TikTok, and we were getting like 100,000 views on videos, and we had a Discord server of 1,000 people. And I was doing all of the work in that server, doing all the community events and outreach. And they basically just treated us horribly, started like trash talking us, and left us to rot, essentially.
Sick.
Oh, well, that's
But we were the main writers for the game, so when I pulled out, I didn't make a big stink about it. But when everyone else did, whoo, they made a big stink about it. And we took all our characters and work, and we're repurposing it for our own project now. But hey,
Yeah.
I feel so much freer with this project now. I feel like they're my characters finally. Initially they were other characters, but we've done so much work on them, they're almost unrecognizable. And it feels so freeing to be able to say, like, these are characters that we made. Currently, as it stands, what we have been working towards is trying to get everything compiled in a way where we can turn it into a slideshow. And then, you know, when we inevitably bring everyone from DPN in, we can sit you guys all down and be like, all right, here's the story. Here's what's happening. Here are the characters. Here are the concepts. Like, this is the length of the story. This is our scope and what we need to accomplish. currently trapped in the they-them's house.
I got
Can you
two
not get
extra.
out? Oh, is there a skeleton inside?
I'm at half a heart.
I need to find more eucalyptus trees. Or whatever they're
Eucalyptus?
called.
Eucalypt.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god,
Yeah.
Paco.
The
Jesus
purple one.
Christ.
Eucalyptus?
The purple one.
Eucalyptus.
I've never been more disappointed in my entire life.
I think I pronounced it worse last time. So
It's your partner.
I know.
know.
What are you saying I know for?
I'm 20, by the way. But Undertale came out when I was 9. So
Wait a minute.
for me,
If you're 20 and the game came out when you were 9, but the game has only been on for 10 years, how does that work?
my 20th birthday is in like half a month. I just saying I'm 20.
Okay, liar.
You're so late. And this is definitely not an original experience, but I don't think I would have turned out to be the same person if I didn't have unrestricted internet access when Undertale came out.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Here's the thing, is I don't know. Undertale. I like went through like the cringe period where I was like,
Same here.
oh, like I can't like Undertale because it's like cringe. And then I realized that's stupid.
Waterfall would never be Thomas Jefferson.
Fucking Thomas Jefferson when they're like, God, she's black. Shit.
Yeah.
Miku Binder Thomas Jefferson.
Yep.
I'll tell you something I do know a lot about.
What up?
God. Hatsune Miku.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Man,
you guys are like, you and like Horse are like Vocaloid like freaks.
Aficionado.
You know what's
Okay, that's
crazier? You know what's crazier? I
What?
think I'm deeper than horses.
Horse debate in the comment section below.
What do you guys think about that one debater, dude?
Bro, I
The
don't know
what
if we
now?
should break that up in this video. That's
Oh,
more like
oh,
grocery store. Like I know we've talked about like, oh, what's been going on in the world? We talk about like the new norm or whatever. Like
Oh,
like-
this show is awful.
It's great.
but that's funny. Talk about like
Actual
Mr.
politics.
Man.
Anyways, yeah, the new norm.
dude, new norm is ancient now.
It
It's
is.
it's the old norm now.
Let's talk about something else then. I had to give a public speaking speech on Butch Hartman Friday.
Oh God. Okay.
Thursday, sorry.
So how did
I
that
know
go?
I know way too much about this man, by the way. Yeah, I know way too much about Butch Hartman.
Paco, do you
one
know
of my
who
most,
Butch
like-
Hartman is?
No, what's up?
He made
Butch
Danny
Hartman is the
Phantom.
guy. Yeah, made Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents,
Oh.
Tough Puppy, and
Oh, yeah,
eventually
I know
Bunsen is a
what's going on.
beast.
He created his own like Christian live streaming service, right?
Oh my god, I was so excited to talk about that 'cause
Oh,
as
yeah.
soon as I dropped the stolen number amount, my teacher's eyes in the back of the classroom went like I was like, yeah, let's go. But my most beloved fandom experiences was being in the Danny Phantom fandom and like the most dead time it's possibly ever been. Like I don't think there has been a deader period in that fandom. So it's this like really small niche fandom of like people who are in their like mid late 20s intermixed with like 13-year-olds, and there's like maybe 100 of us in total, and there's like decade long, like I think it'd be like 15 years since the show had come out, and there's just shit that people are like, oh yeah, I remember when that came out in 2006, and I'm like, oh yeah, casually, okay, cool, man. That show is genuinely so good, and if you really look at the story of how that show was made, you can find the exact moment Butch Hartman started meddling, because he didn't do jack shit for that show. He proposed the idea, and then it was entirely all the other storyboarding and writing staff that made that show what it was. Like, so they talk about that show in two ways. Not two ways, but the way they talk about that show is that they talk about how season 1 kind of sets everything up and builds up all these locations and people and concepts, and it's kind of standard. Season 2 is genuinely, I think, one of the best children's animated shows ever. It's great. It's awesome. It's so much fun. It builds all these concepts, has all these satisfying character arcs and conclusions, the continuity. Season 3 bangs its nuts, okay? It is so bad. It forgets everything it ever did. And it's kind of because Butch Hartman realized that he didn't have as much control over the show as he wanted, and so he started like trying to have an iron grip on it in the same time that like Fairly Odd Parents was starting to fall apart. This was like Poof era Fairly Odd
I
Parents.
was about to
You know, when
mention
they
what is
started
Poof?
introducing characters. Yeah, so he was kind
Oh.
of at this like I've run out of ideas moment. And so he starts introducing all these terrible villains with no context or build up, all of these plot lines that don't make sense. Like it starts putting insane focus on the shit between Danny and Sam. Even though like I'm not going to act like I have a preference, right? But I will say up to this point in the show's run, it was very clear that they were pushing for a relationship between Valerie and Danny, right? And then when season 3 happens, they start pushing Danny and Sam so hard. It is like they grabbed the writer staff by a chokehold. And then the ending, I don't know if you know this, the fans have a saying that Phantom Planet isn't canon because it was so bad. And for years and years and years, it is just we ignore the finale because it was terrible. And then they came back for comics. There's official comics that were started. And they retconned the finale because it was that
Sick.
bad. In the comics, so there's this episode called The Ultimate Enemy, in which essentially Danny fucks up so badly that he creates an evil version of himself in the future, who then comes back to ensure that that fuck up happens, so he exists. And so they bring that version of Danny back. And basically, he fucks up the timeline so badly in the comics that it destroys the status quo that was created at the end of the finale. And so it's the whole thing like he's back in the closet. He's got his secret again, right? And so I'm okay with that. Honestly, I bet the comics will come up with a better ending for the show than the TV show ever did. So I have full faith in the comics. They seem like they're going pretty good right now. But so when I did this public speaking, I brought my box set DVD set in because what she wanted was like, show me your credibility to talk on this. And so I'm in the middle of conversation. I'm like, so why is it important that I'm talking about this? Bang! Slams it on the table, keeps talking. Here's my entire series box set of this show, just in case you were wondering.
I had no idea you were this much of a Danny Phantom aficionado.
Listen, this is such a weird era of me. You don't want to know what I was like in middle school, man.
Oh, I was okay. Here's the thing. I've always been like a very shy person. I never really like talked to anyone in school. Basically, in elementary school, for most of it, I was like kind of like the kid who always got picked on.
Right.
And I like just didn't have the best time in elementary school. Middle school, I decided to like.
Okay.
Middle school was the like time where I just decided to say fuck everything. I'm just gonna like be myself, and I don't give a shit what other people think. This was when. Well, this was also when I was friends with I was good friends with my friend Russ, and we both
You're still
watched
good friends with
MLP.
Russell.
Well, I still am, but we don't talk too much anymore. He got me into like MLP, and we were like bronies for a while, and I just like I didn't fucking care. So I just kind of
comes into the equation.
Oh no, I mean I figured that about Digi like when we met, but we talked about it a little bit. But I like really wasn't like into the show at that point. This point I was, and this was like what I think season 4 was like ending.
Is that when she becomes an alicorn?
That is when she becomes no, that's season 3.
This is a
I still
professional.
fucking know half of this shit. I hate it. But yeah, I watched like the first 2 seasons and then like half of 3 because I think at that point it just like was like whatever. But I was still into it enough where I just like kind of openly talked about it at school and just didn't give a shit. Then when I got to high school, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like want to be like that anymore. But it was already too late. The damage has been done.
Everyone knows you as the brony guy.
Yeah, and Russell was like leaving, right? Because his parents moved, so they were moving to Oregon. So I like couldn't really talk with him anymore. And eventually that's when I found Discord and I found CS community. So it was like kind of like I was like, thank God. And it also meant like I could be like a completely new person.
And you don't have the context of your past.
Yeah, I didn't have the context of my past. Well, now I do, but like I also like was older at that point, so I can just I can like freely talk about like me being an idiot now, and I don't really
Right.
care. But yeah, it was very like fucking balls to the walls back in middle school. That's also when and that's also when like Undertale came out. So I do remember a lot of my drawings, which I found recently. Some of them were like very like early inspirations for like my lore series with Addy I'm doing now. The other of it is just Undertale. Like I did a bunch of like really shitty drawings of like Sans and Alphys and Ezreal and stuff.
Oh, I've got those too. I've got those too. Believe me.
It's really funny to, and I still remember Russell would like he would like randomly just do like the Metaton dance where he'd like do like his
I like
move his
it.
legs. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, he would do that. It was I remember I like saw him doing that. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "Dude, I'm Metaton." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Hey, fun fact, I predicted Clover before Clover. I made Clover real before Clover real. So just know.
Ow.
Just trust me. Trust me on this one. I did it.
Remember I had this I still remember I had this really stupid theory where I thought like Gaster was Flowey or something. Because I
What?
said I was like WD Gaster and then I was like WD Aster and Aster's a type of flower. So yeah. Didn't make any fucking sense.
If you change the name of the
Alright.
character,
If you change the letters, then it makes sense, you know?
I want you guys to know that I'm still clearing out a field to build my house right now.
and we have 15 minutes.
Yeah, I can build a house in 15 minutes. Let's
believe in
go.
Wait, then maybe I don't know. My
when
goal
we,
for this.
when we have a good time, you know. Your goal is just making the DP. How much bigger is the DPN logo, by the way?
I'm like halfway there.
Half. Oh my, that's huge.
There's on there. So I'm gonna have to find like red, blue, and like green wool.
Get Waterfall cookies. And now she's humping the air.
You know, let's look at the.
I'm gonna die.
How do you open the book? Oh, it's R.
Alright. Why are you pushing me?
Dude, there's blast.
I'm on 1 health. I'm on 1 heart. If you hit me, I'll die. So Waterfall. What else can you tell us about your universe?
Oh, you're one. Oh, dude, that is a. Whoo, you want me to lore rant? Oh boy. Oh yeah, they get like tortured for 200 years. Dude, we have the
Yikes.
torture chamber today we gotta go to. Which is funny because like when we started writing the story, that was going to be like the story. And then the more we started writing with these characters, we realized, wow, this is like the least interesting part of the plot. And so like this is a group of immortals. They don't die. They just don't, right? And there's like interesting things with the magic system. There's character arcs that literally last hundreds of years. It is such a crazy story, frankly. But I feel like once we get you guys in there and you guys get to see a little more of the full picture, I hope you guys will enjoy it. Paku, I think you will like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it will. I'm hoping that at some point I can get you guys involved in whatever the hell I'm doing too, because once I start like actually releasing a series, I'm like the hardest part is going to be like trying to get it out there.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have to like push it like harder than anything I've ever like pushed content before.
Oh yeah. When we start getting on our shit, I've said this to my mom before. Like, I get really weirded out when I know you're in the room over because I just sound like a schizophrenic. It's that bad. And it's weird because seemingly I'm the only person who's able to keep track of all of this, and I fully understand why. It's absolutely batshit insane. But Digi will be like, Waterfall, I have no idea what this is. And they'll be like, oh, I can explain that to you. And then I go on a 30-minute rant about this one thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, there it is.
I've
I'm
built
assuming
this house without actually looking at it, and I'm pretty sure this looks absolutely scuffed.
Come on, we
But
need to go MTV Cribs, their house. Do
so like
something.
we've got some really cool characters in this story. A lot of them kind of have to grapple with the logistics behind their existence at sometimes. Like I gotta be so vague with this because I don't want this game to like actually start happening, and then someone can go find this video and be like, oh, that one character we keep seeing teased. I bet you their backstory is dog.
All of
I mean,
mine.
oh, all of yours?
All of mine.
All of
What the
yours?
fuck? Waterfall's back.
Well,
Pick up.
does one of yours
No,
fucking
Peggy's
Time
saying all of mine,
Lord?
like the fucking
No, look at this
material.
waterfall.
It's The Sims 4.
Yes, the Sims 4.
All right, Waterfall.
Uh,
Let's go look at your
Can I put this
house.
on my head? Oh, hell
you
yeah!
can-
I didn't know you
surprised-
could actually do that.
Oh, you can put anything in your head.
Oh, I see.
Fucking Bane for a second there. We've got this character who ends up becoming a Time Lord at one point, and basically, he ends up. Everyone just starts dying around him constantly, and his whole thing is that he keeps having to yank everything back to stop it from happening,
Oh.
becoming the only person who ever remembers that, and that's just Tuesday for him. Anyways, welcome to
Okay.
my crib. Hold on. I
Yeah, I
gotta.
was gonna say, it's a
Don't look at
third,
that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Let's see my crib.
All right.
It's a little bit of a
Cool.
fixer upper. We gotta get out. Hold on. It's not clean. It's not clean.
There seems to be an insane person living inside.
You wanna get out of the rain? Come on, get in here. It's a little bit of a fixer upper studio apartment. It's okay. I got this lease on the cheap.
$3,000 a month.
This is what $10,000 a month can get you in New York City.
Probably.
Did you know?
There's no windows. It's okay. It's arrow proof.
It's looking nice so far, at least on the outside.
Yeah.
I could have done better. I think if I had had more time, it would have looked better. Than
Yeah,
this,
I
but-
do apologize
Yeah.
for the 1 hour time limit. It's just
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, you gotta compete with Digi next time.
I gotta compete with Digi to do what?
we're gonna make a
Get your house to.
we're gonna make a whiplash course, and you guys have to go through it.
Oh no.
All right. Well, that's any closing words, Waterfall. Thank you, Waterfall.